Just so you know, Jeff, you were now creating 6 different timelines.
Of course I am, Abed.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 shows you won't believe were aired out of order.
Welcome to my nightmare.
You're telling me that one single date with some stranger is more important to you than what we fake have?
I loved you.
For this list, we're going over the TV series that you may be surprised to learn had episodes switched around upon initial broadcast. We won't be including Firefly, though. Everyone knows how badly Fox screwed that up.
Sir, I think you have a problem with your brain being missing.
Are there any shows you think we missed? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10, Lizzie McGuire.
Okay, one question. Are you going to that party now even though I can't?
Disney Channel shows are no strangers to being aired out of order. Granted, like many of them, Lizzie McGuire usually featured self-contained episodes, but this still often led to confusion.
My best friend, Miranda Sanchez. I'm the only person who knows she has little dress-up outfits for her Beanie Babies. Not the kind of information you can trust with a lot of people.
While there are mild examples, such as the show's 4th episode actually being its first one, things get really screwy in season 2. Since the kids graduate from middle school in the middle of it, and then continue attending classes for the rest of the season.
I don't have time for your little childish antics because I'm going to high school.
Reportedly, the reason for the mixed-up order in this season was because Lelaine, Miranda's actress, left the show, and the scrambled order was to accommodate her upon her return, which did not end up happening.
Well, Matt kept me up all night, so handprints is about all I can handle.
Oh, so how's the room sharing thing going? That good.
Number 9, Happy Endings.
Double Dutch, go.
Mid-season replacement shows often get a rough time of things, since networks have the luxury of having every episode to mix and match to their liking. Such was the case with Happy Endings Season 1.
So I hope your niece likes the teddy bear, and just remember there's only 8 gigabytes of hugs to give.
Although subsequent seasons retained more of their intended order than the pretzel the first one was thrown into, there were still plenty of episodes that were swapped around, with a Season 2 episode even airing in Season 3.
Don't worry about my team, Jane, all right? Because we're a team. Yeah. We stick together. Yeah. It's called loyalty. Yeah. You don't know nothing about that. Nothing.
This, along with ABC's frequent shuffling of what night Happy Endings even aired on, seemed to ensure that it wouldn't get a happy ending right from the start.
2 single ladies out on a Friday night just chopping stuff and cracking things, whisking, yay!
Number 8, Ellen. While this sitcom is primarily remembered for being a platform through which Ellen DeGeneres came out, it's also quite the funny show. Still, it's not without its flaws. Namely, that, big shocker, it ran episodes out of order. The first season is the primary culprit, though its issues carry over into later seasons.
She was gorgeous.
Oh, come on. She wasn't that great, huh, Joe?
The most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
One example is that Joe is seen getting a job as a barista in the final episode of the season, except he'd already been shown working there previously.
Oh, you must be Joe, the brewmaster. I'm Ellen.
Ellen, got it.
In addition, several first season episodes weren't aired until as late as season 3.
You're not just saying that, are you? Because, I told you about my 7th grade rash, so now you have to call.
Although with some shows this wouldn't be an issue, Ellen featured several cast departures in the intervening seasons. So, castmates who had already left appear to return without explanation.
Hey, Ellen.
Hi, Rick. Need to borrow my plunger again?
Oh, no, bought my own, thanks. Would you like to come over and see it?
Number 7, Fringe. This sci-fi procedural could be hard enough to follow sometimes, what with it featuring shapeshifters and alternate realities, but it also featured some episodes shown out of order.
Who died? You and your partner Charlie were pretty close, huh?
The first is a season 2 episode that was a holdover from season 1 because Fox ordered more episodes than they had time slots for. This wouldn't be too bad, except one of the characters is killed earlier in season 2.
Who ordered you to kill Angel Rusk?
Also, in an example that appears seemingly to be the creators airing an episode out of order, an episode that takes place at the beginning of season 5 aired towards the end of season 4.
Do I know you?
Yes, Walter. It's Nina. Nina Sharp. We've known each other for many years.
Set about 20 years in the future, it was created to set the stage for the storyline going forward. but it thoroughly confused the audience, especially as the next season hadn't yet been officially renewed when it aired.
Henrietta?
Hi, Dad.
Number 6, Community.
Archie is gonna love this banner. The name brand glitter really shows.
A sitcom tailor-made for every obsessive TV fan. Naturally, those same viewers worked out when things didn't quite add up in Community. Although most of the shakeups in order were due to production needs, it does cause a few hiccups from a continuity standpoint.
I'm telling you, we should have sprung for the name brand glitter. Look, cheap glitter, expensive glitter. Money talks, people.
The famed Remedial Chaos Theory episode in Season 3, for instance, is alluded to in the episode that preceded it.
Didn't they say 304? No, 303. I wrote it down twice.
Also, a few episodes of Season 4 were aired out of order, and some episodes were shot out of sequence. But that season had so much wrong with it that something like airing order was the least of its issues.
There you are, Pierce. Thought you were going to cancel our plans. Plans? To spend the entire day together away from everyone else?
Number 5, Glee.
So, sit back, relax, have some eggnog, and enjoy, if you dare, the never-aired Glee Christmas episode.
While some might point to the aptly titled, previously unaired Christmas episode as an example of a Glee episode airing out of order, that was seemingly just a stunt to do more Christmas music. And not even canon, besides.
Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane.
No, rather, we're talking about the episode Funk from Season 1, which was supposed to air before the previous episode, but was pushed back because of the popularity of Lady Gaga. Still, this leads to the continuity situation where Jesse leaves New Directions to rejoin Vocal Adrenaline, after he'd already done so in the last episode.
What are you doing up there with them?
I've transferred back to Carmel High, Rachel. I'm sorry that it's come to this, but you guys were awful to me.
Number 4, Supernatural.
I agree, it's a hell of a case. A little more gusto, please.
Given how incredibly long it's been on the air, Supernatural was bound to have a few episodes aired in the wrong order. Sometimes standalone episodes were pushed back to make room for more storyline-focused ones, such as Monster Movie in Season 4.
By the time the Winchesters got back to tackling a straightforward, black and white case.
In the preceding season, though, the show was affected by the writer's strike, and they made the decision to switch around the more lighthearted Groundhog Day-style episode Mystery Spot with the more serious outing Use and Bellow.
Honestly, I think the world's gonna end bloody. But it doesn't mean we shouldn't fight. We do have choices. I choose to go down swinging.
The folks in charge felt it would be better to end on a more story-focused episode should a finale be unexpectedly required. You might say it was a heat-of-the-moment decision.
Rise and shine, Sammy!
Number 3, Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23.
Oh, I remember that night. I wore a marshmallow wig.
ABC strikes again. Not only were both seasons of this short-lived and snarky comedy aired in a mixed-up order, but episodes that were originally supposed to conclude Season 1 ended up being shown in Season 2, in the middle.
Sweet. We're starting New York rehearsals for Dancing with the Stars. Luther got first pick of dressing rooms.
Nice.
This meant that storylines that had been building in the latter half of Season 1, such as James Van Der Beek's appearance on Dancing with the Stars, just disappeared at the beginning of Season 2. Only to reappear halfway through it.
Thank you so much for coming to my going away party. Let me make a promise right here and now. Valentina and I are gonna win Dancing with the Stars.
Characters' relationship statuses could change wildly between episodes too. Basically, don't trust ABC with Apartment 23.
Ow! That's just me being uncomfortable with the truth. Thank you, June.
Number 2, Scrubs. Scrubs had a tumultuous run across many time slots and multiple networks, and the fact that some episodes aired in the wrong order did not help.
How do I know all this? Because no one understands how important sex is better than someone who isn't having it.
For instance, in Season 3, one episode sees JD lament being single while he's still dating Danny, and Elliot's boyfriend Sean, who should be in New Zealand, is back in town.
You're Aquaman. One more patient and then we're getting out of here.
Elliot and her marine biologist boyfriend at it again.
Another more visually arresting instance happens in Season 6, when Dr. Cox appears with his hair shaved off, only for it to reappear in the next episode, and until he shaves it several episodes later.
Golly, you rascal, I can't help but notice you love making jokes. What the devil was that you were saying earlier about your coffee?
Then, after the show's move to ABC in Season 8, the original premiere was pushed back to Episode 5. where elements already present in the previous episodes, like JD's beard, are introduced.
There are those who say I look like a young Kenny Loggins.
Who?
Me.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Jonas. A sitcom about the Jonas Brothers was pretty much a surefire hit for Disney, but like many of their shows, they made the mistake of airing episodes in the wrong order.
Oh, Nick? Didn't see you out here. Oh, really? Because this whole thing is glass and we're the only 2 people here.
However, unlike most of the other shows on our list, Jonas has the dubious honor of having had every episode of its first season except for one of them broadcast in a different order than in production.
So why am I putting this on? It's gonna be Joe's, and I want to make sure that when he... Joe's gonna wear this? Yeah. And I want to see that Joe's gonna put his arms through these sleeves, and his hands are gonna come out of these holes.
This made keeping track of what happened next to impossible upon first viewing, particularly Joe and Stella's feelings for one another.
Sorry, I know I'm late. Sorry.
Hey, I was worried about you.
Really?
I mean, you know, we were all worried about you. Right, guys? I guess.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.